Welcome to Quick Bite, your fast and friendly Florida
Hello,
insurance
hello,
update.
hello. My name is Roshonda, agency owner of the Isom Insurance Group, right here in the Sunshine State of Florida, back again for another Quick Bite episode, your fast and informative insurance industry update. Today is Tuesday, September the 30th. I'm already going into October. It's Tuesday, September 30th, 2025. And today we're talking about something every homeowner does not want to have to do, but must be ready for: filing a homeowner's insurance claim. I'll walk you through the exact steps from a Yahoo Finance article, mix in some Florida examples, stats, and tips that can make or break your claim. By the end, you'll know exactly what to do if the worst happens. Let's start with why this is so important. Imagine a hurricane rips off shingles, rain pours in, and you're panicked. Most people think I'll just call my insurance company and they'll handle it. But the truth is, the process is where many families lose out. After Hurricane Ian in 2022, more than 700,000 Florida homeowners filed claims. Thousands were denied or underpaid because paperwork wasn't right or steps weren't followed. Step one might surprise you. The first order of filing a claim may not always be calling your insurance company. If your home was burglarized, vandalized, or damaged by crime, file a police report first. For example, in Tampa, a family's AC unit was stolen. At first, the claim was denied. The police report saved it. Always get the report number, officer's name, and a copy. And just to make this drive this home a little bit, in your policy, it says for these type of claims, there must be a police report filed. So that's why that claim can be denied if a police report is not filed. Next, and this is a big one, don't wait. Most policies require claims within days. Waiting too long can result in a denial. For example, an Orlando homeowner reported a bursted pipe 45 days late and the claim was denied. In Florida, 1 out of 5 denied claims cite late reporting. Stick to the facts, say what happened, when it happened, and that the home is safe or unsafe. This is a big one because your policy, a lot of the policy language, especially here in Florida, says that you have to report a claim in a timely manner. So you always want to, as soon as you know something has happened, call your agent, get some advice on it, and make sure you go ahead and file that claim with the carrier. Okay, once you've made the call and reported the claim, your next job is to become the photographer. Take photos, videos, even voice memos. So walk around saying, "This is the living room, ceiling collapsed, water dripping." Stats show that FEMA found that claims with photo video evidence were settled 40% faster. Save receipts for tarps, plywood, dehumidifiers, anything you spend that's related to the claim, whether you think it might be covered under the claim or not. Save the receipts and definitely go around and take the video and talk through the video saying, "Hey, this shows the damage to my ceiling. This shows the damage to my floor." And that will help because you can just upload those right into a lot of the claim. A lot of the carriers have claim portals where you can just upload the video and your claim representative can just review the video right away. Now, here's where some people go wrong: repairs. You can do temporary fixes to prevent more damage, but not full repairs yet until an adjuster comes out to assess all the damages. So under your policy, it does note that you do have kind of a duty to prevent further damages to your property. Um, so that, for example, like putting a tarp on the roof, boarding a window, but don't do the actual full repair until the insurance company has sent out their adjuster to assess all the damage. And always remember, save your receipts. Even like again, for temporary repairs, save your receipts. That way you don't know if it might be covered, may be covered, may not be, but save that receipt, upload it to the claim so you're making sure that you're made whole. Once you've stabilized things and filed your claim, the next big step is the adjuster's visit. Your insurance company will usually send out an adjuster, and remember, this person works directly for the insurance company. Their job is to inspect the damage, ask questions about what happened, and put together a repair estimate that will help determine your settlement. This is where preparation makes a huge difference. Don't just open the door and let them look around. Walk with them, point out every area of the damage, and have your list of the affected items ready. Here's a real example. A family in Fort Myers carefully walked their adjuster through receipts, photos, repair estimates. Their final payout came in $20,000 higher than their neighbors, who just let the adjuster walk through alone without documentation. And that's not just anecdotal. Studies show that about 60% of homeowners who attend the inspection and actively participate end up with higher settlements. So here's the tip. Be ready, have your policy, receipts, photos, and a damage list handy. Treat the inspection like a guided tour of your losses, because the better you document, the stronger your claim outcome will be. Also, this helps you keep from having supplemental estimates or finding additional damage that wasn't included on the estimate, and now the adjuster has to come back out and do a supplemental claim to your original claim. You don't want that. You want everything to get handled in one swoop if possible. Now, once they get in doing repairs, it is possible they find additional damage that the adjuster couldn't see, or that couldn't be seen by the naked eye because it had to be like removed of a roof to see that the wood was warped or whatever. So that is expected. But the more you can do up front, you limit the additional supplemental estimates, you limit not getting paid right up front, and you limit the repair time, because if you get paid up front for all the damages, you can go ahead and get everything done and it doesn't prolong your claim. So what happens after the inspection and settlement agreement? If your claim is approved, you'll get a check, usually within a few days to a few weeks. Often the first check is just an advance to start repairs, with the rest coming later. So a lot of companies, depending on the amount of damage, will withhold some of the money back until you prove that the repairs have been started and that where you're at in the process. If you have a mortgage, expect the payment to be made out to both you and your lender, since the bank wants to be sure repairs get done. And again, that's in your policy. Whenever you have a lender, we have to secure that lender in any type of claim settlement, so they will be on that check. I advise you to contact your lender once you get the check and find out how they want you to handle it. They usually have a direct place that you send it to for them to endorse it, or they may have some type of documentation that you got to send with it, but always just check with the lender. And remember, if you disagree with the amount, you can request a reinspection or appraisal. In Florida, about 30% of disputed claims ended with higher settlements. Don't rush to sign away your rights. Review every check and document carefully before you accept. Before we wrap up, here are a few golden nuggets. Advocate for yourself. You don't have to just take what the insurance company gives you. Advocate for yourself. If you know your home better than any adjuster that comes in and sees your home, please take the time and advocate for yourself. And if you can't advocate for yourself, or you don't know how to advocate for yourself, call your agent. That's why we are here, to help advocate for you. Review your policy yearly. Construction costs are up 30% since 2020. So you may be underinsured. Please review your policy. Keep a digital inventory with photos or in videos. I tell my customers all the time, walk through your home, walk through every room, and just take a video of it and save it to the cloud. Know your hurricane deductible. And that's today's quick bite. Filing a claim isn't fun, but if you follow these steps, you'll protect yourself and your wallet. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Drop your questions in the comments. I read those. And if you want me to address any certain topic, put it in the comments and I may address it in an upcoming Quick Bite episode. And remember, Quick Bite drops Monday through Friday at 2 p.m. This video is informational only, not legal or coverage advice. Policies vary by carrier, underwriting, and risk. Always talk to your licensed insurance agent or attorney about your situation. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Thank you for watching. Visit us at isominsurancegroup.com.